Anyone can do this. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. The vanity is getting here today. Good morning, everybody. We're starting the day at the hardware store. Okay, so we are getting stuff for the plumbing because we are bringing the valve around to the opposite side. So we have to get, it's called PEX plumbing. It's like plastic, so it's easier to work with. Whoa, smart. I think it's plastic. I don't know. Kind of feels like PVC type of material. So here's some of the stuff that we are getting. These are the PEX pipes. We have to get this clamp tool.
This is the valve.
And then I can put a different top over it.
You can.
$200 later, kind of a lot. One of it was the clamping tool, was like $80, but we got most of the stuff we need. We have to go to Home Depot too because they didn't have everything in stock. I know this stuff isn't the most exciting, but that's what we're doing today. Next week we should really be at the fun portion, like getting the tile on the floor and the shower. The vanity will be here in a couple days. It's gonna get way more fun soon. We gotta move the shower head up.
How easy. And then these clamp.
And then we're gonna clamp that silver part.
We need to make sure it's set for 1/2 though. Is that one only for 1/2?
I don't know. Okay guys, as you can see, we have our shower ledge framed up. Now we're going back to the plumbing.
So we have to, hate to do much before we get the valve so I can see, because you want to set the valve in there and know where your lines are.
So should we wait till tomorrow for that part?
Yeah. You want to keep the holes as straight as you can, but...
This is a weird one though.
Let me see if I have a bigger bit.
These holes are harder to drill than it looks. I'm like fighting with the drill, but we're getting there. Okay, look at that, guys. We have a pipe going to the other side.
So, clips.
Oh, the little shark bite things?
Yeah. I'm going to set these extra ones right up here.
On one of the holes, that one in that corner, did you see how I kind of ran into the other 2x4?
Where at?
Right in that. But I thought I would like messed up the shower, or the other shower or something. I was like, uh-oh.
You know, when I was doing our house at home the last time, because one of these I forgot to crimp, and I went and turned the water back on.
What?
And I had your mom, I was testing it.
Yeah.
And she was standing here watching it, and it popped off and just totally like drenched her.
Oh no. I am forever going to appreciate not having to go to the other side and get splashed by water. I'm just going to think about this whole setup. Like, you kind of take it for granted when you don't know how it works, but I'm gonna be like, no, I know how we did this. It's pretty cool that this PEX stuff exists. It's basically like a PVC kind of pipe, but a little more flexible, because you can see the old way to do plumbing was with these copper pipes. That is just so much more work to attach each of them. You have to like solder them together, right? You can see how they had to heat it up, melt it. Shout out to whoever invented PEX.
And the thing is, it really is DIY.
Yeah, DIY friendly.
Anybody can do this.
Anyone can do this. If we can do this,
Try.
We met a contractor today, and of course my dad like made friends with him and is gonna go golfing with him now. But that guy, he gave us some advice, and yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It's really starting to look like
we can finish by the end of the month?
Yep, I mean, we gotta.
Let's not do any more until we get a valve.
We're done for the day, so I just cleaned up the whole area. There's so much sawdust from drilling those holes. But this is great. As you can see, dry fitted, I believe is the term, the plumbing. So we haven't turned the water off yet and really connected everything. We'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna have it so shower head is higher up here, and the valve will not be here anymore. It will be right over here. So you walk over to the shower, turn it on. There's a glass panel. Then you don't have to like turn on and get all wet and the whole thing. It was definitely a lot more extra work than I realized. Now I see why my dad was hesitant to do this, but I think it's gonna be totally worth it. It took us most of today, but I will say a lot of that time is just us going to Home Depot and Lowe's to get all the stuff. So if you knew what you needed and just ordered it online, you could save like a couple hours. The sconces and mirror have arrived. I'll show you guys the sconces first. This is the big reveal. Not that dramatic, but you guys know I was debating about going with gold or silver finishes.
Let me see.
Okay, so this is what I ended up picking for everything. Silver finishes. It's timeless. It will never go out of style. I just placed the sconce. I held it up here and measured, and it's definitely going to be, it would fit, but I think it would just look bad being right up against the mirror. We can still move it like 3 inches over, really on each side, so it should still, I think, be okay. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. We made good progress for today. Tomorrow I can really hold up the mirror and the sconces. We can finish the plumbing and maybe add that last electrical. We also have to finish the whole drain and shower pan. We have a lot to do still. Soon it's gonna get to the point where it's really actually fun to watch. I know this stuff is probably not that fun unless you're literally also renovating a place. It will be done in 2 weeks and you guys will see what it looks like, but this is just the not glamorous parts. Not glamorous at all doing this stuff. Kind of interesting to learn if you're wanting to ever renovate your own bathroom, because you can save so much money if you do it yourself. Although I still don't think I would ever actually do plumbing by myself, because if you mess that up, it's just so much more work. But I'm glad I know at least more about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we get more work done on this bathroom. Oh, I'm just so excited that I feel like it's really all not starting to come together, but like I think we're at the halfway point, which is so awesome once we have all this stuff behind the walls done. Good morning, guys. Okay, so last night all that bathroom stuff got here. I showed you guys the sconce, but I'll open up the mirror now and show you. We can see if it will all fit into place a little better. We can kind of have people hold it in. So here it is. It's got some film on it right now, but as you can see, I went with the silver frame. I kind of wish it was like a thinner frame, but obviously it will still work. And then sconces on each side. So obviously not hanging the mirror yet or anything. I'm just making sure everything will fit. Even though I measured like 5 times, I still am like, please fit. I think we're gonna have to move these over just like an inch or 2 each. It'll all fit, but I want it to like be spaced and look good. And then the last thing I got in this order was new towel bar and toilet paper roll holder. I got the chrome. I just noticed my apartment in Seattle, I loved all the finishes and they did a lot of chrome and it looked good. So over here we've got a more brass toned one. I think it's a little too close to that too, so I'm gonna put this one, obviously take that off, put this one here. And then I was like, ooh, maybe I could do like a piece of art here, but a little bigger than that. But I think this looks so good. It feels very modern, like modernism. I do think of silver or like chrome, and I like how it's, I don't know, I just like the form of it. These feel high end. These I honestly think look really good. Alright, so we've got the shower pan in here. It needs to cure for a day. I'm currently getting ready, doing my hair. Me and Monica are finally gonna go work on making some videos about what to do in Palm Springs for, I mean, you guys to watch if you want to, or really anyone who's visiting, because I know people just don't know the things to do here. So we'll see how much we can like get done today. Yeah, that would be amazing. Thanks, you too, bye. The vanity is getting here today. I'm dying to see it because I've never, like, I don't know what it actually looks like in person, you know? It's kind of scary ordering one online. I didn't get a sample of the wood. Awesome, because I thought that was getting here tomorrow. We're not gonna put it in place yet, obviously. All right, you guys, I just made this smoked salmon salad. So gonna go eat this outside. Backyard's gotten crazy while we've been doing the renovation, so I'm gonna do a quick cleanup, get it looking back to normal. Something just arrived. It is the shower valve so we can finish doing the plumbing now. We're gonna do that probably tomorrow, not today. But this is what the valve looks like. The hot water, the cold water go in here. It can mix together and then go to the shower head. We are gonna go. There's a new antique store in town I wanna stop by. Maybe we could pick up the tiles? I think we could, and I think the guy at the store would maybe help us too.
We got this. Mark my words.
Then it would be kind of fun to lace them out and really see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Wow, we look so twin-like right now.
I know.
It's weird. Okay, let's go. All right, picking up floor tiles. This bookcase is really cool. Okay, we just rolled up back home and there's a delivery truck here and Monica's like, look what's here, and I saw it and I was like, eager to see what the vanity looks like. Let's hope it looks good, you guys.
It looks good.
Floor tiles are here. Ooh, I'm so excited. Here it is. I'm not gonna fully open it right now because we have people coming over and I don't know, I just want to make sure overnight it's okay because we're not gonna bring it inside today. But here you can see the grain. I do like this wood tone. It says it's a real wood veneer, but it doesn't feel like it, and in my opinion it doesn't really look like it either. I mean, I think it's gonna look pretty nice. Ignore the mess behind me. It's crazy how much of a mess it ends up being while renovating, but obviously we will get it all cleaned up when we're totally done because each day we still need all this stuff. But it looks pretty good, so I'll fully open it up tomorrow and show you guys and get it in place maybe for a second to see how it looks in there. We might have to do some adjusting. I think we're gonna have to make this a bit bigger, but my dad and I should be able to like do something about that ourselves. I think that other vanity, I just was so obsessed with it, but this isn't my like primary residence. It is an Airbnb, and I just think this is still quite an upgrade from the last one, and I think I'd rather save some budget for like my actual primary residence eventually that I own and do that bathroom up nicer, because I don't think Airbnb guests are really gonna care that much. Like, they're gonna see this and think it looks really nice. I'm so excited to get it in place. It's like so much bigger than the old one. 6 inches bigger.
Today.
Oh yeah.
So that pipe will go around the pipe.
It looks so cool though.
So it doesn't look as big once it's against the wall.
Right. Installing the...
What do you think of this? It's scratched on something. It's got.
They're pretty thick though. They're pretty thick.
You've used this before, haven't you?
Never.
Really?
So you put it for anything that you're doing plumbing with?
Yep.
Just keeps everything really sealed?
Yeah. Yeah, it's as good as like caulking or something.
Wow.
So, I learned last time I did one of these that you have to really put these on tight. So I gotta find a wrench.
Because it came loose or something?
Yeah, it started leaking. Okay, get one hand on top and one on bottom. I mean, you're gonna have to put all your muscle, no, on top. All the way closed. Can you get it?
Yeah. I got it.
You did.
Right?
Yeah? Let me test it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it. Okay guys, you can see this area is
See, that's-
plumbed. That is where the valve will go.
It's a cover, but cuts the pipe.
Oh, I've seen this on YouTube. You kind of turn it.
Yeah.
All right. Should I have a bucket nearby just in case?
Let me have my phone. Yeah, bucket handy is a great idea.
All right, so we finished the plumbing. We're gonna turn the water back on and see if anything leaks. Wait, Dad, shouldn't we cap this?
I don't have a cap actually for that. That one
Water's
kind
just
won't
gonna
work
go-
on it. Turned on the valve, so it'll get pressure, but it shouldn't leak.
It shouldn't go to
if
that?
we did it right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm holding this just in case. Okay, the water's turning on. I can hear water. Let me look at everything.
What?
I hear the water like running through the lines now.
Oh, good.
That shouldn't go on, but just in case. Okay, we got the vanity pretty much unboxed so you can see how it looks. I add my own handles. Cool to see how it will look in place. So it's going to be a little bit lower, but I think it's nice. I think the color looks good. All of that. Lots of space. Lots of drawer space.
Oh.
What?
Soft close.
Yeah. Oh, well, you guys, rip to my DIY coffee table. We put it on its side. I forgot to seal it, so the grout had cracked. And when we turned it, they just fell right off. Looks like all the tiles are in good shape, pretty much. Maybe a couple are messed up.
Grout didn't stick very good.
Okay, guys, the area's gotten crazy, so I'm gonna do some cleanup before we continue. Broke down all the boxes. There's an under cabinet light. Ooh, I can put it in place and see how it will kind of look. I just turned this on and realized I got the wrong color temperature. It's just a personal pet peeve. I really like warm toned lights, but the whole idea is that this will go under the floating vanity, so I'll show you what it'll look like, although I probably will return this one for a different one. But basically, these are on a motion sensor, so when you walk in, it'll light up, which looks super cool and modern. All right, so I taped the light in place just with like painter's tape. And there's one more bar I could put in there if I want to make it a little brighter. But that is what I mean, and that's why I'm adding another outlet. So we're gonna have an outlet under the vanity. That's what I've noticed a lot of people do. At first I was concerned about having an outlet, you know, under a sink. It just seems weird, but I noticed that pretty much every kitchen has this. If you have a garbage disposal, the garbage disposal has to plug into something. So go look under your kitchen sink. There's an outlet there and it's totally normal. So yeah, I was looking up and a lot of people just end up putting one there. I guess it's fine, but I'm gonna Google it to make sure. But I think it'll be really nice to have that little light there. Close. Oh yeah, that pretty much works, huh? So these just go on all of these?
Yep. So is it flush with the concrete at the bottom? Let me get out of here. Let us both get out of here.
To the right more.
So these will not strip out of the drill like those other ones.
Right, I've heard those star ones are
Yeah.
kind of easier.
So I'm sorry to use the other ones, but sort of.
Oh, geez. Okay, guys, got this one all screwed in. These star screws definitely help. I got the little star shape, but probably do that one tomorrow because we need to cut the board and that's like really loud. It's getting dark. I feel like our neighbors would not enjoy that. So this is good. It's so good to see like a wall back up, you know? Feels like progress. We will continue this tomorrow.